Remote work isn't just a fleeting pandemic anecdote, it's become the backbone of modern software teams. In 2025, companies from early-stage startups to Fortune 500 giants have realized that code cares little about cubicles. What matters are talent, tools, and time zones that overlap enough for a daily stand-up. For developers, that shift has unlocked a world where the backdrop to your pull request can be a beach cafe, a city skyline, or the quiet corner of a hometown you never wanted to leave. Today we'll explore the 10 remote software roles hiring fastest on Hire Basis and beyond, sketching out what each job actually does, the skills that propel you into the interview shortlist, and the perks that make swapping commutes for keyboards so compelling. Think of it as your guided tour through the distributed tech landscape of 2025. 1. Remote software engineer, the Swiss Army knife of product teams. If you love wearing multiple hats, architect, coder, mentor, remote software engineering delivers that variety without pinning you to a single location. Modern cloud IDEs, Git workflows, and Zoom whiteboards replicate everything once restricted to office conference rooms. With an average US compensation brushing $150,000, the ladder scales neatly from junior all the way to staff or principal engineer, and the best part: the only commute is the distance between your coffee maker and your desk. 2. Remote software developer, feature factory, anywhere. Prefer focusing on shippable features rather than big-picture architecture? Remote developer roles emphasize velocity, converting user stories into clean code, squashing bugs before they hit production, and iterating in tight feedback loops. Entry-level openings abound because distributed teams can cast a wider net for fresh talent. Master version control, REST APIs, and at least one OOP language, and you'll enter a market that pays around $110,000 while offering project diversity from fintech dashboards to edtech platforms. 3. Remote front-end developer, painting the web's canvas. Design files arrive in Slack. You breathe life into them with React, Vue, or Svelte. Lighthouse scores, accessibility audits, and UI test suites are your compass. Because your entire toolkit, from responsive breakpoints to browser dev tools, lives online, collaboration feels seamless whether your designer sits 2 desks over or 12 time zones away. Typical salaries hover near 6 figures, and growth paths lead to UI architect or design systems lead. 4. Remote back-end developer, code behind the curtain. APIs, microservices, and database shards form your playground. You'll optimize queries, enforce security, and ensure uptime with nothing more than a cloud console and a stable internet link. Compensation frequently tops $130,000, and the role feeds directly into senior platform or solutions architect positions. For deep work aficionados who crave logical puzzles, remote back-end work offers flow-state coding uninterrupted by office chatter. 5. Remote full-stack software engineer, master of breadth. Why pick front-end or back-end when you can build both? Full stackers thrive in small, distributed squads where ownership spans UI tweaks one day and database migrations the next. Broader competence commands premium pay, often north of $170,000, and positions graduates for fast ascents toward staff engineer or even CTO in lean startups. Agility is everything, and remote settings reward those who switch contexts without missing a sprint beat. 6. Remote DevOps engineer, automation evangelist. Pipelines, containers, and infrastructure as code are the glue that holds distributed teams together. A DevOps engineer automates deployments so developers push code confidently and ops teams sleep soundly. Because everything from Jenkins dashboards to incident channels lives online, geographic location becomes irrelevant. Expect pay around $155,000 and a ladder that leads into site reliability or platform leadership, all while automating yourself out of repetitive toil. 7. Remote mobile app developer, building in users' pockets. Whether you write Swift, Kotlin, Flutter, or React Native, the ability to iterate on mobile features while TestFlight or Firebase Test Lab handles QA makes location a footnote. The market's insatiable hunger for polished apps means steady demand and salaries averaging $110K with AR, wearables, and foldables on the horizon. Remote mobile work remains a playground for creative coders who like their UIs small but their impact huge. 8. Remote web developer, crafting digital storefronts. From marketing landing pages to headless CMS content engines, web developers keep brands visible and performant. Cross-browser debugging, SEO schema, and performance budgets are entirely browser-based tasks, so your office can be anywhere Wi-Fi reaches. Pay ranges around $100,000, and focused specialization in speed or accessibility can make you indispensable to teams chasing core web vitals nirvana. 9. Remote cloud engineer, architecting the invisible. As enterprises migrate ever larger workloads to AWS, Azure, and GCP, cloud engineers design the scaffolding. IAM policies, autoscaling groups, and global CDNs. The skill set sits squarely in the browser. Terraform plans and monitoring dashboards translate beautifully to remote work. Salaries average $125,000, and senior roles crest into cloud architect or director of infrastructure territory, all without stepping into a data center. 10. Remote platform engineer, accelerating everyone else. The unsung heroes of developer velocity, platform engineers create the internal tooling and golden paths that let product teams ship faster, safer. Kubernetes clusters, observability pipelines, and automated compliance checks are expressed entirely as code. This high-leverage position earns about $155,000, offers a straight line to principal or VP-level influence, and is practically tailor-made for distributed collaboration. RFCs in docs, pull request discussions, and incident retros in shared notebooks. The road ahead. Across all 10 roles, one truth stands out. Success no longer hinges on zip codes but on skills, communication, and a healthy respect for asynchronous workflows. If you've been waiting for permission to apply to a dream company halfway around the globe, 2025 has delivered it. The tools are mature, the pay is competitive, and the lifestyle perks, flexible hours, a personalized workspace, and proximity to family, are priceless. Ready to make the leap? Head to Hire Basis, spin up a free profile, and let the offers find you. Because in the world of remote software development, the next great product release could start from your living room couch.